Welcome back to Story Time. So this is one of our new books that we received from Donors Choose, and I just wanted to share it with you because it's talking about animal senses, and that's exactly what we're studying in science right now. So, animals sensing. Amazing animal sensing. The five senses. Most people and animals have five senses. Most people and animals can see, hear, taste, smell, and touch things. Senses tell us about the world around us. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's super cute. Animal senses. Animals use their senses to find food and stay safe and find mates. This frog uses its sight to find and catch a fly. These deer hear danger nearby, so they run the other way. This male bird sings so a female mate can hear him and find him. So I think that's a very important point, which I'm going to reiterate, which means I'm going to say it again. I'm actually going to read it again. So animals use their senses to find food, to stay safe, or to find a mate. So there's some specific reasons why we're using these senses, or why animals use these senses. We are animals. How animals sense things. Every animal, including this dog, has special sense organs in its body. They have eyes to see things, ears to hear sounds, the nose smells things, whiskers and skin touch and feel, and the tongue tastes food. Yummy. How senses work. An animal's sense organs and its brain work together. So our brain is pretty important. When this mouse hears a sound, nerves send a signal from the mouse's ear to its brain. So, boop, up to the brain. The brain then sends a signal along the nerve that tells the mouse how to respond to the sound. So at that point, the mouse has to decide, is this danger? Is this okay? What do I need to do here? And luckily, his brain helps him out with that. Look at his tiny little brain. Take a look. An animal uses its sight to find food, to look out for danger, and for many other things. This bee sees bright flowers that it can land on to find food. These zebras look around to make sure no danger is near, and a snail is low to the ground, but its eyes are not. Look at those big old eyes over here. Whoop. So this is going over the sense of sight. Amazing eyes. An owl has big eyes that face forward. An owl cannot move its eyes to the left and the right like you can. Let's try that. An owl can't do that. It turns its whole head and can see very far around. I cannot do that. This is about as far as I can go, but an owl can turn all the way around. It's kind of creepy, actually. Many insects, like this dragonfly, have huge compound eyes made up of many smaller eyes. Let's take a close look at that one. Look at all those little tiny eyes. Whew. Now hear this. An animal uses its hearing to stay safe and find its young, and for many other things. This hare turns its very long ears to listen for danger from all around. So there's the hare. This guy. A penguin finds its chick by listening for the chick's call. Each chick has its own special call that only a penguin parent can hear, even with thousands of chicks calling out in the same place. I'd say that is pretty specialized. There's another one of our vocabulary words for this week. So they have a call that is specialized to where only their parent knows that. And if you think about that, we kind of know as parents, I'm not a parent, but I am a teacher, and we kind of know our kids' voices. So when somebody says something, once you get to know them, you already know who's saying it because we all have kind of specialized voices, so we understand. So that's pretty cool. Amazing ears. Elephants can hear and call out to each other from about 2.5 miles. That's 4 kilometers away. They call out to warn each other about a lion nearby and for many other reasons. The squeaks of most nocturnal bats hit objects in the dark and echo back to the bats. The echo helps the bat to find his food and to avoid bumping into things. So we have this word nocturnal highlighted here. That means at night. Taste and smell. Oh, this is one of my favorite fun facts. An animal uses taste to try food, and it uses smell to find things, to protect its territory, and much more. The butterfly's taste organs are on its feet, and it stands on a flower to taste it. This cheetah marks its territory with strong-smelling urine. Ew, that means pee. To tell other cheetahs, hey, this place is taken. So he's claiming his territory there by peeing on that tree. Ugh. Gross. So if you have a cat at home, you might notice that they do that too. If they feel threatened or if they know that there's another cat around, they'll pee on things so that way they can say, hey, this is my spot. Dogs will do that as well. And it's not cool. Amazing tongues and noses. So we learned a little bit about this in our STEMscopedia. A snake has a nose, but it also smells with its tongue. It flicks the tongue in and out to smell the air and find food. I have another book that we're going to read a little bit more in depth about that snake because it's actually not smelling with its tongue. It's bringing in those smells and transferring it to its Jacob's organ. A shark's nose helps it find food in the dark sea. Some sharks can smell even 1 drop of blood in the water. Scary. That's touching. An animal uses touch to catch food, to find its way around, and for many other things. A cat uses its whiskers to feel if it can fit through a small space. I actually learned that at the Kansas City Zoo, that I was looking at the tigers, and it said the tiger's whiskers are as long as its body. So if its whiskers don't touch something, that means its whole body will fit through. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I never knew that. So that's the same for a cat. I mean, a tiger is a cat. They're all cats. A spider spins a web to catch insects. The spider feels the web shake when an insect flies into it. So these are all sense of touch. So those whiskers help the cat know if it can fit in a space. And then the spidey, or the spider, knows when something has fallen into its web because of that sense of touch. He can feel the vibration the web moves. Amazing feelers. Many moles have poor eyesight. This one uses the pink tentacles on its nose to feel its way around and find things such as food. All right, I have to show you a close-up of this. Ooh, look at his nose. How strange. But that's his sense receptor. The raccoon uses its very long fingers to feel for fish and catch them in the water. So if you look at the raccoon, he actually has a fish that he's munching on that he caught in the water. Sometimes we can find raccoons in our trash cans, and you can see them like digging through things with their hands. Special senses. Every year, some swallows fly thousands of miles to find food to breed. They have a specialized sense that works like a compass and tells them where to go. When they are ready to lay eggs, some sea turtles use special senses to find that same beach where they hatched. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So those are special senses that are specialized to these specific animals. There's our vocabulary word again. Animal senses can help us. A dog's sense of smell is thousands of times better than a person's. When people are lost or trapped, a search dog can help find them just by using its nose. Sea lions have such good sight and hearing that we can train them to find things in the ocean. That's cool. I actually didn't know we did that to sea lions. And that, my friends, is the end of Amazing Animal Senses. I hope you enjoyed story time. And if you choose to write about this book, make sure you include Amazing Animal Senses. Bye!